Hi, this is Ray Sanford with Sunray Social Media, and today I want to talk to you about a few changes that are going on in Facebook. And what I'm going to focus on in this video blog is lists and how you use them within your news feed to actually make it a pleasurable experience when you're in your news feed. Right now you're viewing what's called the timeline profile, and these are the new profiles that are going to be launched publicly very soon. I went in and loaded an app, and I'm beta testing this right now. But let's go in and look at lists. To access your lists, you'll click on the Home tab, which takes you over to your newsfeed area. And within your newsfeed, you now have the ticker, which a lot of people are complaining about. They don't like this running over on the side. I kind of enjoy it. I can scroll through it and see what's going on with a few of my friends. And then you have all the posts coming in from everybody within your friends list and the pages that you've liked. To make it easier to see who you want when you want, Facebook has actually loaded lists for you. They've always been available, but people have never really taken advantage of them before. So let's take a look at what I've got here. So go over to the list, click on the More tab, and the default list that Facebook has set up for you, I believe, are close friends, acquaintances, family, any businesses that you work at, your school, the area that you live. I live in Mesa, and a restricted list. And you can change these lists around and search by list, which makes it so much easier instead of trying to go through an entire news feed and see everything from everybody. Let's first let's look at the restricted list. And I added somebody to it. Actually, I had nobody on here, but for purposes of this, I added somebody to the restricted list so I could click from this area. Once again, click the More down here. Or if you're just in your news feed, you can just click it from under List, and it will pull up who you have added to your restricted list. Now, to learn more about these lists, Facebook has this up here, and let's go through this really fast. So these are the basic lists that they've set up for you now. Close friends, acquaintances, restricted. Next are the smart lists, which had to do with where you work and where you live and your family. And they have added people to those lists, and you can go in and modify those because Facebook isn't always real smart in what they've done with things. And if you had previous lists, they're still here, and you can merge them with the list Facebook has created for you. I'm going to choose to actually leave them as they are. I'm pretty used to working in lists, so I'm going to leave them. And then you can go in and set the sharing settings, and then you can post them to the specific list that you want to. And then you can search by list, of course, which I'm going to show you how to do here. Okay, so once again, we're just back in our regular news feed. I'm going to click on that. It would be the same as if you click on your Home tab. And Facebook had given me a family list, so I'll click on my family list. And they were actually pretty good at knowing who my family was. But I did have to go in and change it up a little bit. So to manage your list, my first step was to go in and add and remove friends, because if it's not correct, then you can add them and remove them from this area. You can also rename it if you want it called something else. And anybody who is on the list has a check mark, and people who are not do not have a check mark. And let's say, maybe this isn't the best one to tell you, but anyhow, you can check that, and when you're done, you can hit done. If you've done something by chance, clicked on somebody you didn't mean to, there isn't any way to X out of here to close this down, but what you can do is you can just hit your escape key, and then it does not save whatever you had done when you were in there. I'm going to go into my close friends list here, because when you add them to the family list, they also try to add them to the family area of your profile, so that's why I didn't want to click around in there. So once again, I can manage the lists, You can add and remove friends. And let's see, I'm going to add her as a close friend and say done. Then once again, you can go back in and manage your list, and you can merge them into an existing list if you prefer. But you can also choose your update types. What updates do you want to see when you search this list? So you click that once. Now it doesn't do anything the first time you click it, so you have to click Manage List again, and here are all the update types. So if you want to see a lot from this close friends list, you can leave everything on. If you want to see less, you click them down, and as you will see, it actually starts cleaning it up over in this area. Let's change it to photos only, and you may want to refresh your page. Okay then, that's not allowing me to do photos only. Oh, it didn't save it. Must not have liked what I did. Okay, so this is showing status updates and photos. Let's turn off status updates. And then if you only want to see photos, then all you'll see from that list is photos. And of course you can go in and manage it again at any time. I'm going to turn the status updates back on. Now to search lists, it's extremely easy. After you get your settings set up and the people you want in your list, then you just go and you click the list. And it goes through, and only the people that are on that list will be in this area. Once again, I've probably got this one pretty wide open with the types of updates that it looks for, so choose update types. Now that time it did a drop down. That was kind of nice. It's still a little buggy, and we can kind of close these down just to do status updates and photos again. Let's see if it held. It did. So let's refresh our page. I guess these are status updates and photos. Say you're getting way too many photos even. Well, it turned it back on. Let's try it again. There, it looks like it held it. It's a little buggy right now, and you're going to have to maybe try it a few times before it's going to work properly for you. But these lists are just lifesavers. And you can't see more than 4 over in this section. And if you know I've got a list but I can't see it, just click the More tab. And then go in and search the list. So that's pretty easy, and it actually makes navigating through Facebook so much easier, especially with all the new changes. I hope you found this helpful, and visit us at Sunray Social Media. If you have any other questions, visit my homepage, visit my fan page. Have a great day.